Hi everybody, this is my synopsis of chapters 4 through 6 of Communication Making Connections. Chapter 4 is titled Connecting Through Verbal Communication. This chapter defines language and discusses its role in the communication process, explains the power of language, explains that using language is using a set of symbols in a system, explains that language is personal. We all use language in unique ways. Explains that language influences perceptions, thoughts, and views of reality, describes the 4 key elements of language, identifies language-based barriers to communication and suggests how they can be overcome, discusses gender-inclusive language, the effects of sexist language and how to avoid using sexist language, demonstrates the effect of cultures and co-cultures on language use, and explains how accuracy, vividness, verbal immediacy, appropriateness, and the use of metaphors contribute to a speaker's effectiveness. Chapter 5 is titled Connecting Through Nonverbal Communication. This chapter defines nonverbal communication, tells us why the 6 key characteristics of nonverbal communication are crucial to using and interpreting it, describes the different forms of nonverbal communication and their connection to cultural and gender uses, discusses 5 common functions of nonverbal communication, explains why nonverbal communication is difficult to interpret and understand, and suggests ways to improve both the interpretation and use of nonverbal communication. Chapter 6 is titled Connecting, Listening, and Thinking in the Communication Process. This chapter explains why it is important to develop skills in listening, distinguishes between listening and hearing, outlines the 6 stages of the listening process, explains the role of feedback in listening, defines and illustrates 4 functions in listening, identifies 6 common barriers to effective listening, discusses 2 activities involved in listening critically, suggests specific guidelines for becoming a more effective listener, and explains how students can use technology to help them take better class notes. These chapters were very helpful and interesting. I hope my synopsis also was helpful to you. Thank you.